Hi there, thanks for joining me. So today we're doing a Pickups and Christmas Loot video 2019 edition. In my last Pickups video I mentioned that, I probably wouldn't be getting anything else until the end of the year, and that was a lie. It's especially around the holidays you start shopping online and everybody has deals, and so, sometimes it's hard to resist a sale or two. Plus I've got Poke Fever, whatever it is there. I'm Pokemon addicted. So yeah, I've been watching those Pokemon movies, and I just figured I'd pick up these next two movies that I'd been talking about. I got Pokemon, what is this, Lucario and the Mystery of Mew. I did watch this. I didn't like this one that much. These movies are really hit or miss. Some of them are actually quite good, and some of them are like, eh. And I find that's pretty typical with anime movies based on TV series anyway. So it's probably pretty surprising that any of these movies are all that good. But, in general, they're decent. Some are better than others. So Pokemon Ranger and the Temple of the Sea, this is the next one. After that, this one obviously just got wrecked in the mail, the box, so I replaced it with an Xbox 360 box, which is why it is bright green. I have not watched this yet, so I definitely want to check that out. Hopefully that is good as well. Sentai Filmworks had one of their huge, super discounted sales, and I feel bad, man. I feel like I mugged Sentai Filmworks. Like, I'm sorry, guys, I got 5 Blu-rays, and I spent like $52, essentially, shipped to get these things here. Like, it is not my intention to underpay the people who are localizing these shows that I buy on disc. I just don't have a lot of money. So, like, if you're going to sell stuff at that price, like, you're going to sell it to me, because I can't pass it up. Squid Girl, we've got 2 complete seasons. They're 12 episode seasons, but so this ends up being like 24 episodes plus like 3 OVAs. I got this for like $10. It's ridiculous. I watched this whole thing. Again, I'd seen Squid Girl before, but I rewatched it as soon as I got that Blu-ray. Next up is Sakura Trick. More or less the same thing, although this is 12 episodes, but I did open this. I'm almost finished rewatching this. It's really cute. This is like a Yuri romance comedy series. It's just super heartwarming and fun with all these girls falling in love with each other. What more could you ask for? Next up, we have the 2 complete collections of the season 1 and 2 of Kinmoza, Kini no Mosaic. I love this series, just slice of life, cute girls doing cute things. Doesn't get much better than that. These are sealed because I just rewatched Kinmoza on Crunchyroll like not that long ago, but I definitely want to have it on disc. Again, these things, like, just because it's on Crunchyroll doesn't mean it's going to be on there forever. And you got to support these people bringing this stuff out, and if you want to watch it whenever, later down the line, you want to let somebody borrow it, you want to give it to your nephews for Christmas or something. It's just... Anyway, so the last one here, Sani Ani, the Supersonico, the animation. Same pretty much like those other series. A really charming, wonderful slice of life show. It's nice. Supersonico is like the Nitro Plus mascot character. She is a huge Mary Sue. She's like not a rock star really, but she plays the guitar really well. She's in a band. She's a model. She's going to college. She lives in an apartment on her own with like 5 cats. It's just like no one could do what she does in this series. But they give her like a bunch of moe like character flaws. So like she's just super adorable, and it's fun. Like, it's really good. The animation in this is amazing too. I think that studio that did the animation for Steins Gate, I think. Yeah, White Fox. So, really, really good. Next up, so these are Christmas gifts. So that was all junk that I bought for myself. That I got super good deals on, and I couldn't pass up. But yeah, some gifts from friends. So we've got Def Squadron. This, of course, is my buddy who plays Warhammer with me. So this is like a Warhammer 40k, like Black Library book, and it's a comic book. It's like a graphic novel. It's obviously huge, really, really cool, big format. And this is exactly the kind of stuff like I used to be so into. And for better or worse, I used to like really want to be an illustrator. I used to draw, stuff kind of like this. So I'm sure my buddy saw this and just thought of me, and I really appreciate it. This looks like, stuff that's right up my alley. I love orcs too. I don't I don't play Space Orcs. I think just because, I don't know, like he and I used to play Space Hulk, and so I played Gene Stealers in that. So I just like the Gene Stealers, But I think what I really like with the orcs is the fantasy orcs. I love the aesthetic of them. I think they're fun. But speaking of Gene Stealer cults, he also picked me up the codex, the new codex for Gene Stealer cults, which I think is super great. This means that we could conceivably play just Warhammer 40,000 together, using my, like, with all the latest rules, and also this has this has blips in it, I guess, like basically from Space Hulk. Like that's how the Gene Stealers, they would show up. It was basically like aliens. So they had those little trackers that the aliens showed up on. They were little blips in their radar. That's how you did that in Space Hulk, and then you to reveal what your Gene Stealers are. So they brought that mechanic into the new 40k rules, which I just think is really cool for Gene Stealer cults. So my buddy knew that I'd get a kick out of that if we got to play that. So thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Next up, I got to spend the holidays at my brother's place with my sister-in-law and my 2 nephews, and it was great. It was exactly what I needed. And I don't want to go on about it. Like you guys know, I've been struggling with mental health issues and things, just all kinds of junk. I need to get my act together here, but things are going a little better. I just want to let you guys know that I'm taking medication, which is helping a lot, and I've got a little bit more of a positive attitude on things, which has been really hard to come by. The medication helps. Pokemon movies. So my brother and sister-in-law picked me a couple things off my wish list on Amazon, so I really, really appreciated that. So this is the Diamond and Pearl movies, the set of 4 movies again. I think these are great. I don't know that other 4 set of movies, not the black and white ones, but the earlier movies, the one that was like $5. They I guess, as you'd expect maybe for a $5 DVD, they crammed like the 4 movies onto one single disc. They're really bad quality. So I don't know what the quality is like on these. But I'm looking forward to watching them anyway. I've only seen the one, this Rise of Darkrai. So after I watch those other 2, I'll dig into these. And they got me another anime movie. Sailor Moon Super S. Now, I am actually almost done with the Super S TV series, so I'm really excited about that. I think Super S is my favorite season since like season 1. I mean, not anything against seasons 2 and 3, but I just feel like it's been so much fun. I do just realize now that I haven't actually watched the S movie, even though I finished up S and then started watching Super S. So what I'll probably do is I might just finish up Super S, watch the S movie, and then watch the Super S movie. It's a lot of order, but what can you do? And finally, I guess here we have a video game. This is ostensibly a video game channel, right? So yeah, my buddy got me this Super Dimension. Well, so yeah, Super Neptunia RPG for the PS4. Wonderful, wonderful gift. Yeah, I was not expecting this. I mean, I don't know why I wouldn't have been, but it's just, again, I just have no money, and I'm not buying games, and I'm not barely even playing games right now. So yeah, it was super great to get this. It's he loves Neptunia, I love Neptunia, and yeah, I couldn't be more excited to give this a try. They know when the right time is to release more Neptunia, when people really want to play it, and I'm psyched to check that out. Although, speaking of gaming, not to go on and on, but I have my nephews got me into a mobile game. So aside from Pokemon Go, which I'm not playing right now just because it's cold out and it's a super pain in the butt, When the weather gets good again, I fully intend to start playing Pokemon Go again because I have been enjoying it. It's a great excuse to get outside. I have been hopping on my dad's elliptical and doing some walking indoors, but my nephews were playing this game called Smashing 4. And I just don't play mobile games. I mean, Pokemon Go, I couldn't help it. It was Pokemon, it's like augmented reality, it seemed really cool. But everything else, I don't know, I've never played games on my stupid tablet, it's just, I just don't. I started playing that with my nephews, and man, is it fun. It's that whole free-to-play business model, but it is free, and I've just been addicted to it for like, ever since Christmas. It's pretty fun. My brother was playing it originally. I think he's still playing it too. So yeah. Anyway, it's a fun game. Because of that, I started checking out some other games too. If you guys have recommendations, that one is like it's kind of easy to pick up and play. You play against other people, and you play on like this. It's almost like a pool table, and you've got 4 characters, and they all like you bounce them around, kind of like pool balls, but they bounce into each other, and they all have different abilities. But I see people on Twitter sometimes playing some kind of card games, and I think they might be playing Fate Grand Order, if that sounds right. I've just like haven't gotten into the Fate characters and stuff like that, and I still think like the way they've released Fate related stuff here is completely stupid, and like I feel like I can't get into it. But I was thinking like, man, like maybe something where you get cards and like you get to open packs and be like, ooh, did I get the cool card that I wanted? So I started checking out Shadowverse, I think it's called. I'm having a real hard time getting into that. The only analog that I have is Magic the Gathering, because I used to play that back in the day. So it reminds me of playing Magic the Gathering just digitally on a mobile device. I get to the end of like one of the things and fight one of the characters, and like I just get my butt handed to me, and I'm like just sort of trying to get my head around the play style of like some of these factions and stuff like that, and I'm just, it might not be the right thing for me right now. I don't know. So anyway, you guys know what I like. I don't know. If you have any recommendations, just let me know. But I wanted to share with you guys, the wonderful gifts that, the people I care about, my friends and family, decided to get for me. And yeah, and there's just a couple of things that I picked up for myself. I thought you guys would enjoy that. We made it through the year. 2019, we made it. We're going to be in a new decade. I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday, no matter what you do or do not celebrate. And yeah, well, I'll see you in 2020. Take care, guys.